up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is a very exciting day. We are going to be dropping the engine inside of the 240. So before we start today's video, we wanted to let you guys know that we have dropped some new Jettags. These are so sick. They have stay good on one side and then it says diamonds on a budget on the other side. So these are $6 plus free shipping, and if you want to get one of these plus a random sticker, it's gonna be $8 with free shipping. So if you guys want to cop anything, head to the link in the description below. So before we install the engine, to take off the bumper and the headlights, so that way we have a little bit more room for the cherry picker, and then we can go ahead and drop the engine. So the bumper and the headlights are off, so now we can go ahead and drop the engine in. Are you guys excited?
Alright guys, so the car is all put back together. Everything is plugged in. To the best of my knowledge, all the grounds are set, tightened down, the vacuum lines are all put together. We're gonna start this car. It's gonna run. Christine's over here finishing up putting on the shifter, and then we're gonna go ahead and try to start her up. Oh, let me go put the battery in while she does that. Alright guys, so this is gonna try be the first start. Just prime it, off, on, turn it on for 5 seconds. Don't crank it, just turn it on, off. Alright, try to crank it. Try again. Try it again. Timing's off. Okay. Try that, start it now. Yes.
So now that the engine is in and everything is good, we're gonna go ahead and put the bumper and the headlights back on.
Alright guys, so this is the inside of the car. It still has the original radio, which is pretty dope. Obviously we'll be switching that out later. So what I'm most curious to see if it works or not is gonna be this sunroof right here. So let's go ahead and try to open it. This is the...
Mommy, she can do that. Huh? You have to see if the car all works so yet.
This is the tilt. Oh, it doesn't work.
Battery died.
The tilt doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't go back the other way. I don't think I'm gonna touch it. It looks like it's gonna go back to open it, but if I push it forward, see, nothing works. Never mind, we're not gonna touch it.
So the temperature gauge in the car isn't working, and we think that it's a thermostat, so we're gonna go and replace that one, and hopefully that fixes the problem. So I'm gonna drain the coolant and then take it off. So I think I just need to take off this hose and one more bolt, and then the thermostat should be able to come out.
Alright guys, so while Christine is working on the thermostat, I'm gonna go ahead and change out the slave. It's leaking, so we got a replacement one. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one and throw the new one on there.
So our condenser got damaged when we were pulling the engine out, so we got a new one, or a newer used one. So we're gonna go ahead and put this inside the car. So now all the AC components are plugged in and it's ready to go. This car had AC when we picked it up, so we're pretty sure it should work again. We probably just need to get a recharge and it should be good.
So today we're gonna be diagnosing why the car won't pass smog. As you guys know, everything is pretty much brand new in the car, but we're gonna go ahead and just double check over everything. So when we first put this engine back together, Christine put the spark plug wires in the wrong order. If you guys didn't know, the firing order is 1, 2, 4, 3. Fires 1, 2. Then when the cylinder comes back up, it goes 4, then 3. Because if you remember, cylinder 1 and 4 are in sync, and cylinder 2 and 3 are pretty much in sync, or almost in sync. So you want your spark plugs to fire in that particular order. If you put your spark plugs on wrong, the car will still start up and idle fine, but as soon as you get on the gas, it'll be like misfiring. What we're gonna do today is pull the spark plugs to check if any of them are fouled. Either 3 or 4 should be fouled. 1 and 2 should be fine. So let's start from the back end. You should never impact your spark plugs in or out. You always want to break it free first and then go slowly. This doesn't have like a high torque rating, so that's why I'm using my little ratchet. Cylinder number 4 seems fine. Bingo. This spark plug is black, so this is the cylinder that was misfiring. So we're gonna have to replace this plug, and more than likely this is the reason why we're failing smog. For the hydrocarbon levels being a little bit high is because there's a whole bunch of unburnt fuel and stuff going through the engine, which this more than likely will be the cause. So originally when Christine took the car in for smog, it didn't pass. The reason why is because the hydrocarbons or the HCs were a little bit too high, and they didn't pass. So, you know, he asked if when's the last time we did a tune-up, and we said like, oh, we just did it because we rebuilt the car, we put new plugs, wires, distributor cap, rotor, and all of that. So he was like, well, how old is the gas? And we said, oh, the car sat for 2 years, so it has to be at least 2 years old. So he said, go run this gas through, put some 91, run it for a little bit on the freeway, and then bring it in and we'll test it. It still failed. So upon further inspection, this might be the culprit. I'm crossing my fingers and I hope it's the culprit. This is a fouled plug, which almost leads to like a misfire because, I mean, this thing is black. So we're gonna go ahead and swap it out with a new plug and get this car smog. Hopefully it'll pass, because I don't really want to pay for a hot smog on a stock engine. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing back on the road. It's so close, guys. If you guys saw when we first got the car started, it was a disaster. So we're just reaching the finish line right now, and as soon as we get this car running, we can start working on the mods. So I hope you guys are excited. Let's go ahead and get this car street legal.
So we got some NGK spark plugs. This girl that I met at this AutoZone, she's super nice and hooked it up with her employee discount. So we're gonna go and install these real quick. Hopefully this fixes the problem. Alright you guys, so we're back at home and we have some good news. The car passed smog, so everything is officially in our name. We're so excited for it. The car runs super good and we can't wait to start on the mods. I hope you guys are excited for it too. Let us know what you guys want to see, because we don't really have a specific route that we're going. We have some ideas in mind, but we want to know what you guys think. But I'm so excited. I wanted a 240 for so long and it's finally here where I can actually start driving it. I'm so stoked and I hope that you guys are too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Go ahead and copy your Jettags in the description below and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and stay good.